This is the first and last time I will ever wear this shirt. This is Jake's channel. As soon as I finished, everyone started screaming and like laughing, and then it was just like, holy crap, like, I did that. They attacked the shirt. This is where I start getting really mad. I did nothing. I didn't even hug them. Hi, it's me, Sarah. If you watched my last video and now you're watching this one, that means I entertained you enough last video for you to actually watch this one, so, damn, nice and yay! So what's up? Today, I'm joined by my friend. Hi, I'm Sam. We're gonna be talking about the time we met Sam and Colby. So we have like notes that we just jotted down. So this is the time we met Sam and Colby. Do you want to start?
Okay, so this is how it started. We like the made for emo bands, you could call them. So Panic! At the Disco was going on tour, and they were coming to Toronto on July 22nd, which is the day before my birthday actually. And we were going to see them in concert. And we never even got the tickets yet because it was expensive. We were figuring out a good time where we could get the tickets. But then, magically, out of nowhere, Sam and Colby decided to go on tour. And so we got tickets and we met Sam and Colby.
And so the day they announced our tour, we were actually hanging out. And we were doing this thing for my school. We were doing like this video project thing. And it was right before we were going to hang out. Like they announced it like half an hour before.
I've been a fan since Vine.
And
like longer.
When they announced the tour, I'd only become a fan a week before thanks to Sam. And so Sam was like, she kept telling me, like, they keep saying they're going to come to Toronto, and they keep saying they're going to come, I just don't know when. So it was such a coincidence that a week after I became a fan, they're like, we're going on tour, we're coming to Toronto. So like,
perfect.
And I was so excited because I was just getting into them too. And I got so excited when I found out that there was meet and greet tickets, because one, I knew that I would be able to go. Two, I never like met anyone before, like a YouTuber, so I was like really excited. I screamed and I legit ran out of my house.
It was the first time I met someone like famous too. Like I almost met Adam Sandler.
So on the day we were recording for my school project thingy, we were in my backyard recording for it, and my next door neighbor, she had like this ball thingy. It's like weird, I'll show it after. But so she had it and she bought it for her dog, but like her dog, it just wouldn't work because it was like easy to break. So she gave it to us, and then we were like, oh my god, this is perfect, let's give it to Sam and Colby. And so we were just like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, because we wanted to give them something weird that they would use in their videos.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh yeah, let's give it to them. So we planned on giving it to them, and then we started playing with it, and we poked a hole in it somehow. I think it landed like in a bush or something, and like it poked a hole, and so it was deflating. And that was the time where Sam and Colby were making fun of Jake's channel a lot, saying like, oh, like your channel's dead, like that sort of stuff. So Sam, she was like, look, it's Sam and Colby's channel. And I was like, wait, no, look, it's Jake's channel. And Jake's channel, I still have it. This is what it looks like now. So this is Jake's channel in its glory. And
it's all deflated. It's furry. Well, not furry, but like it looks furry. Like it looks like a.
And so we made that joke.
New one. There was stuff at the dollar at Walmart.
And we still wanted to give it to them, but we ended up not giving it to them. But I feel like, so we want to meet them again, and we'll get into why we want to meet them again further into this video. But we want to meet them again, and when we do meet them again, because I know for sure that I will meet them again, hopefully. Me too. So I'm gonna give them this, and I'm gonna tell them the story behind it, and I'm so excited. So July 13th, when we were about to leave, I came over to her house at around like 4-ish, and when I got there, she was like, oh, I have shoes for you. And so I was like, what? Because it wasn't my birthday, it wasn't anything. We were just about to like just go to Toronto because it was
actually closer to my birthday than yours.
I know. So we were like meeting up the day before because we wanted to go to Toronto and sleep over because we didn't feel like waking up at like 5, 6, 7 to drive 2 hours because of the traffic. So she was like, I have shoes for you. And I was like, why do you have shoes for me? But she showed me the shoes, and they're my Toronto shoes. They're over there. I'm not going to show you them. But I call them my Toronto shoes now, and they fit. And so we have the same pair of shoes. But we were waiting for her mom to get home from work. So we were just like chilling out. And then when she got home, we left it around 4:45. So when she got home, we were just like getting ready and stuff. And then we got in the car, and as we were pulling out of the driveway, the car hit something, and we were all like, what was that? And then her mom was like, Sarah, did you leave your bike? Like, did you park your bike behind the car? And I was like, oh shoot, I did. And so I had to like get out and move it. And I was just like, it was so funny.
So on the way there, all we really did was like just talk and listen to music. And my mom just sat through the whole thing, and I'm so thankful. And thank you, Mom, if you're watching. Thank you for driving us, because we were probably being really annoying, like screaming lyrics to whatever music was coming on. So yeah, all we really did was listen to music and talk. Once we got to the hotel that we were staying in, the car was supposed to go to the valet, and one of the guys was telling my mother to do a 3-point turn. And she just went, oh yeah, I know, I'm a driving instructor.
So we got out of the car and we got other stuff, and then we went inside, and then we were trying to get our room, and Sam and I were just walking around exploring the hotel. We were like really excited. And then after we were gonna get a hotel on the 32nd floor, but we ended up a hotel.
We were gonna get a hotel on the 32nd floor.
We were gonna get a hotel room on the 32nd floor, but we ended up getting one on the 10th. So after we got our room, we took all our things upstairs, and weren't the elevators like see-through too?
Yeah,
like it had the glass on it. So we got into that elevator, and it was like really cool. We were like, oh my gosh. And this was like, so my mom doesn't like the city, so we never go to Toronto. And so for me, it was like really special, because not only was I meeting Sam and Colby, but I was just like really excited because we were in Toronto, and I was just like, I love Toronto so much. I love big cities, it's just where I feel at home. So I was like, oh my god, this is actually happening. So we got into our hotel room, and we put our stuff down, and then we were like, let's go swimming. And by this time, it was like 7:45, 8-ish, o'clock-ish. So we were like, let's go swimming, and they had a pool in the hotel. So we got changed into our bathing suits, and then we went swimming. And the pool was like really cool. It was like half inside, half outside, and you could just like see Toronto, and it was just like, it was really exciting.
Yeah, it was like really nice. So after we went swimming, we went to go get pizza, and we walked there. And it was very busy, because Toronto's very busy, but it was really cool to see everything. But on the way there, we were listening to Panic! At the Disco, the new album, Pray for Wicked, go stream it. Because it just came out June 22nd. And anytime Roaring 20s or One of the Drunks, mostly Roaring 20s, but anytime those two songs come on, it always reminds me of Toronto, because those are the songs that I really remember when we were walking there. Once we got there, we ordered our pizza, whatever, we sat outside. And then, so we were eating our pizza, and then this guy with the guitar, like, so we decided to eat outside, and then as we were eating our pizza, there was like this guy with a guitar, like, going around. And like it would obviously happen to Toronto, and we look like tourists. Obviously, we were his first target.
Yeah, so he came up to us. He was like, "Hey, like if I play you a song, like can I have a slice of pizza?"
I always say he looked like Andrew Sawicki because he had the orange hair, and like he was tall. He had the same like body-ish type, but like he looked like a very roughed up version of
either
Andrew Sawicki.
Okay, so for me, I kind of felt like he looked like a younger Ed Sheeran. Because he had like the guitar.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because the guitar, yeah.
He was like a ginger and stuff, and I was just like, what? And then after we said no, he went inside, and then we pretty sure we saw him with a phone. He was like,
oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, he just put his phone in his pocket.
And then he came back outside. He's like, can I please just like play a song for a slice of pizza, or like have money for a slice of pizza? Like my parents left me when I was younger, and like all that sort of stuff.
Story.
And we were like, no. So finally he left, and we took the rest of our pizza back to our hotel room.
I felt very uncomfortable.
I was just like,
I mean, yeah, like it's normal, like you would expect it if we're in Toronto. So it wasn't like out of the ordinary, but I was kind of like,
yeah, I feel like I wasn't uncomfortable. I was just kind of like, oh my god, can this dude go away? Like he's being so annoying.
So once we got back to I almost said apartment. Once we got back to the hotel, we went to our room, and we went live on our fan account. And while I was doing her hair, so we could figure out
the exact way I'm wearing it right now. So I always wear my hair like this. I wear it to school all the time. I wear it on the weekends. Like if it's either down or it's up like this. And she was the one who like.
Yeah, I actually still have the pictures of the hairstyles. I don't know why, but I just never ended up deleting them. But I did 3 different hairstyles.
We'll put them up.
Yeah. So her hair was blue at the time, but I did 3 different hairstyles so she could see which one she liked, and she liked this one, so that's the one she did to meet Sam and Colby.
And then, so after we finished the hair thing, we ended our live. And we just kind of like chilled on our bed. There was 2 different beds, so like her mom had a bed and then her and I had a bed. So we were just like chilling on our bed. I was watching Colby's new video because it was a Friday, so he posted like the craziest fan stories, I think. I'm not too sure which one it was. And so we were just chilling. She was like finishing writing her note. I was on YouTube.
My note was horrible, by the way.
And then we just sort of like talked, and by that point it was like 11, 12-ish.
When did we even go to sleep? We got like 5
2:30.
hours of sleep.
Yeah, we went to bed at like 2:30. And so after that, like, I think her mom was watching Netflix, and we were just like goofing around, and we were just like,
she was getting mad.
Oh yeah, she was getting mad because we were like fake arguing, like we were like kicking each other and stuff, but that's like normal for us because we've been friends for so long. We were just playing around and stuff, and her mom was like, go to bed already. Oh, we couldn't sleep, so we decided to read a fan fiction, so we looked online and we read this fan fiction. It's on Wattpad. It was called Instagram, and it was a Solby fan fiction. And like, I don't ship Solby.
Oh my god, wait, I know that. I think I read it afterwards.
Yeah,
so I think
I did too.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember
And
that.
so I don't ship Solby. I ship them as friends. I don't know about you, because she's a lot of ships.
I don't know, I just, like, if there's not, I don't care. I'll read anything. I'm not like, oh my god, I hate that shit so much, it's disgusting. Like, no, I don't care.
And so we read like 7, 8 chapters of that, and then we were like, you know what, like, let's try and go to sleep, because like we have to be up early. So finally we went to sleep, and it was like 2:30 by the time we went to sleep.
So we ended up waking up at like 7:45, and we got like 5 hours of sleep. It was horrible, but it is okay. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure we like chilled for a bit, but after a while we got up, we got dressed, we got ready and whatever. And then we were chilling, and I posted a picture of me and her on my Instagram saying like, we're gonna go soon or whatever. And then Sam liked it, and she was freaking out.
I was like, oh my god, Sam liked your photo, like what if he sees us, what if he recognizes us? And like, I was like,
He's
after
been liking so many other photos.
okay, so now I realize like, wow, I was so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
he's probably liking a bunch of other photos, like he's not gonna recognize us, there's like 500 people there. But at the time, I was dumb, like it was less than a
You're
year
just
ago,
excited.
and I still look back at myself, like I was such a dumb, stupid child.
Same.
Even though it was like 9, 8 months ago, I'm still like, I was so stupid.
So one of the things that she was really excited about before we even like went,
Oh,
it was like
yeah.
a month before, she just kept like screaming. Like, we'll just be sitting there and she'll go, I was like, what? She's like, Sam's gonna meet Sam! And I was like, shut up!
I know.
After that,
No, just like, stop. It's my turn. So the reason we woke up so early is because we wanted to get breakfast and line up at around like 10. So we were going to get breakfast. It was like, I think it took so long because your mom wanted to get a shower.
yeah.
And so we went to leave at like 9:15 to go get breakfast. We were like, oh, there's plenty of time. But what we didn't think is that everybody else was trying to get out of their hotel. So like the elevators were backed up, and we couldn't take the stairs because we had like so much stuff. And so the elevators were backed up and everything else. So we didn't end up getting out of there for like another half an hour. Like, it took us half an hour to get an elevator. So we didn't have time for breakfast. So we just, so yeah, by the time we got out, it was like 9:45. So we just walked to the venue, and we were like, you know what, like, we'll find a place either like before or after.
When we got there was this one really long line, and so we assumed it was the one that we were supposed to be in. And then we were texting someone that was also going.
Who we planned to meet because we're like friends with her. Who
Yeah.
we never met.
Like, we met online because we were both going to see them in Toronto, so we were texting her, and we were like, wait, where are you? And she was like, I think you're in the wrong line. So we were in this really long line. It was the VIP line, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were not VIP. So
We don't have that much money.
We poor. But anyways. So we got out of the line, we went to the other one, and Cassandra was we were actually very close in the line. Like,
There was
there
just
was
like one
maybe
girl.
10 people in front of
Yeah,
us.
like
20.
Yeah.
But there was a girl in between me and like us and Cassandra.
Yeah.
Cassandra, potato.
So we met her, and like we said hi, and then we stopped talking. And then her mom was like, hey, like, there's a Tim Hortons just up the street. Like, do you want us to go get you some food? Do you want me to go get you some food? And we were like, yeah, sure. So she left to go get Tim Hortons. We were just left in the line. And then she came back, and we were just like eating. And then the girl in between us, she was like crying. But at first we didn't notice at first. We thought she was like laughing. And then Cassandra's mom was like, oh my god, like, can we get her a tissue or like something like that? So we were just like, oh my god, she's crying, like, what's wrong? And that's like a reason I didn't want to talk to Cassandra, because I didn't want to be rude because that girl was there.
Yeah, and we're not gonna. So she wasn't crying because she was gonna meet Sam and Colby, but things that were going on at home, but like we're not gonna share it for her own privacy.
We ate our food, like we finished eating, and then by that time it was 11:30, which was it was like noon. We waited in a line like 2 hours. It was like noon, and the line was supposed to move at 11:30. Admission for like general tickets were supposed to be at 11:30, but it still wasn't moving. And then that's when we started talking to Cassandra. We were like, oh my god, like the lines aren't moving. And then we were like, wait, we've been here for like an hour and a half and we haven't talked to each other. Like we were just like so mad, and her and I still get mad about that today. But we finally started like talking to Cassandra. We were like, oh my god, the line isn't moving. Like what the hell? And then we just started like talking and stuff.
We were getting inside, and we were kind of moving slowly, but then we actually got inside and there was a merch table. But first we found our spot, and it was actually like, it was as close as we could get. So inside there is a VIP thing where all the people that were VIP were in it, and we couldn't go in there. And so we were like as close as we could get behind it.
We were like right at the VIP barrier thing that like separated the VIP from the general admission.
Yeah, and so, and then I kept our spot, and Sarah and my mother went to go get merch.
Yeah, because her mom was like guys are almost out of merch, like, do you want to buy some? And so I almost said my mom. So Sam's mom was buying her merch for her, so I was like, I'm gonna go buy my merch. And so I bought the thing that she's wearing, and I can't wear it anymore because I'm lazy with my laundry, and I kept putting it in the dryer, and so it's like all cracked and stuff. Like I don't want to wear it because then if I wash it again, it's gonna like the design's gonna be gone on it. Like it's gonna fall off. So I bought that. I bought a pop socket. I bought the poster. She got the poster too, but this is what it looks like.
Yeah. All my
So
stuff is at home. We'll put
if y'all know Sam and Colby, you already know what it looks like. But it has like that.
Go find my Instagram.
And then it has all the tour dates, and it's signed by both of them. We'll get into that later. So I got the poster, and then I got two highlighters. I got two markers because Then I got two markers because two of my friends really wanted to come too, but they couldn't because my one friend was in India, and then my other friend just couldn't go. So I got them highlighters. So I got them markers. Yeah. So I got them Sharpies. So that's what I bought, and then
I bought this shirt, a pop socket, and then a marker. Oh, and a poster.
Sam's mom and I got back to where we all were, and so we were just kind of like waiting.
Oh, so we were like, okay, so it was like a while before they came out. I think this was before they even like the voice.
Yeah.
Talking. So it was a very long time, and I guess they were getting ready or something. But we had this joke. We were waiting. We're not proud of this joke. Sorry, so
it was your joke. You made it.
Yeah, I know it was my joke. I know it was my joke. You laughed along with my joke, and you kept going with the joke. Okay? We're not proud of this joke. I never said we were very proud of this joke.
We just said it was a joke.
We made a joke that, like, they were making out in the back, and then they were cleaning up and getting out of that stage to come see us. But after a while, this voice came on, and it was this guy saying all this funny stuff about the whole thing, and it was like saying some stuff about Colby, and it was like, well, I don't really remember.
I know it was like,
but it was like, it had to be Colby and Sandor so Colby could feel important for once.
Oh yeah, and then they were like, even though if you consider microscopic nipples, and then like it was something for Colby, I forget what it was, and then it was like talent, then so be it.
All the talentless people.
Oh yeah, I know it was
YouTubers.
And then they were like,
saying
well,
they're famous.
You could have gotten this with the money instead of buying your tickets, or this. But since
you could have went to a Jason Derulo concert.
Oh yeah.
Instead, you're here with these untalented, dumb people.
And since you can't get a refund, and Sam and Colby have no idea what they're gonna do on stage. Like,
Here they
no,
are.
it was like Sam and Colby have no idea what they're gonna do on stage. So you wasted your money. You could have gone to a Jason Derulo concert with the money. But since you're here and you can't get a refund, here's Sam and Colby. So they came out, and then Sam was like, Colby, why did you hire that guy for the intro? And they were just like arguing.
No, Colby said. to Sam.
Oh yeah, so Colby said to Sam, Sam, did you like hire that guy for the intro? And Sam was like, yeah. And then Colby, like, they were just like arguing about the intro and stuff. How
You could hear
like,
the hurt and sadness.
I know, like Sam actually sounded like he was gonna cry, even though like we knew it was fake. And then after that, yeah, they just like argued, and then like this cringy video.
Oh yeah, the cringy. Oh, okay.
They
So
were,
they
like-
were like fake arguing,
And then everybody was like, fight, fight.
Oh
fight,
yeah,
fight.
there was definitely me in the background going fight, like I'm that kind of person.
And then they were, and then Sam was like, "Are you Colby? Are you kidding me? Like you want to fight in front of like 500 people?" He's like, "I don't care how many people in front of us. I am down to fight."
Are
and
you
then-
scared more?
And then
It was
like
so good.
they were getting ready to fight, and then like this video came on in the screen, and it was just like them like memories and stuff, and it was like
very
the
cringy
song.
memories.
I
and, like,
forget
old
what it was-
lines and videos.
Yeah, I forget what it was called. It was like I forget the name of the song. It's like a meme
Oh,
song.
it was a song.
Yeah, it was like
There's a song.
What
was
was
it?
My mistakes.
Oh, I made my mistake.
Got nowhere to run.
That's so good.
And so they were like, oh my god, and they were just like this.
They were
and
like-
they're, sitting down, like, oh my god. And then, and then when they got up again, they were like, I'm sorry, bro. Let's hug it out.
I love you.
I love you too, bro.
So Colby said that it was actually his first time in Canada. He was like, when we were all like, oh, but
You traitor! You stupid foreigner! This is your first time in Canada? Get out!
What?
We don't want you here anymore! It's the Sam tour now!
Just the Sam tour, Sam Katrina tour.
Oh god.
Yeah, Katrina's Canadian, which is a good thing.
Yeah, so Sam's allowed, but Colby, get out. So after Colby was like, oh yeah, it's my first time in Canada, and like that sort of stuff, and after the cringy video and everything, they decided to do a trivia game, and they're like, any volunteers? And like everybody put their hand up, but I already knew it was gonna be pre-picked, so I was talking to somebody who went before, and they were VIP too, like they were VIP, and they were like, oh yeah, it's a pre-picked fan trivia, and they were like, any volunteers? And like these people came up.
That's why they were so calm.
I know, they were like so calm too, like they were not jumping, they were just like,
I know, and I didn't put my hand up because I have glossophobia, which is fear of public speaking, so I'd be so nervous just to be in front of all of those people.
and
Plus, I wouldn't get picked anyways, but you know.
and I didn't
So-
put my hand up because I already knew it was pre-picked.
Yeah, exactly. After I picked people for the trivia, they obviously did the trivia, and they asked questions. I remember one of them was, well, I think what was one of their most scariest moments or like videos or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, the Queen Mary.
Mm-hmm. I mean, now it's like different. But, like,
Yeah,
back
at the
then-
time it was the Queen Mary, which, yeah, but after they just answered questions and whatever. Whose team won? Was it Sam? Team Tiny
I'm not
Nipples?
sure. It was like, okay, so
I think it was Team Tiny
wasn't
Nipples.
the team names? It was like Team Tiny Nipples, and then not Tiny Nipples or something.
I think it was like Sam's not the best.
No,
Or
I
like
think it
Colby's
was
the
like
best or something.
no. I think their name was like not Tiny Nipples or something.
So then they answered Twitter questions, and one of them was actually the friend, or the girl that we met that we're now friends with, named Cassandra, and she asked, "What was your favorite video that you guys have filmed together?" And
I forget the answer, but she was like so
Yeah, me
excited.
too.
She was like, "Oh my
yeah,
god!"
there's a video of like when they said the question, and Cassandra was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" That's my question. And I was like, "Me." I didn't even ask a question.
As they were answering the Twitter questions, one of their questions was how have you liked exploring Toronto so far? And then they started complaining about the bugs. They're like, oh my god, you guys have so many bugs and stuff. And then everyone like yelled, and then everyone stopped talking. Well, Sam was talking about like mosquitoes and stuff. And then me, being me, I was like, welcome to Canada!
Oh, and trust me, everyone
Heard it. And then everyone was silent when I said it, and as soon as like, welcome to Canada, like as soon as I finished, everyone started screaming and like laughing, and then it was just like, holy crap, like I did that.
Sam and Colby cannot deny it if they didn't hear it.
I know, and they acted like they didn't, but like
They really did. Yeah, I feel like no, they can't act like it because the people in the front heard it. Like, but everyone that was like around us was like, that was good.
I know. I was just like, oh my god, I did
I remember
that.
being excited. I was just like, ooh. One of the Twitter questions was, they asked them to do a Canadian impression, and Colby sounded more Australian than Canadian. But
It sounded
obviously
like-
that's in the video.
I
but-
think like the first time it was like Sam said he sounded like an Australian screamo singer.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's exactly what he sounded like. That's really yeah. But and when Sam said it, he said, "You want to go to Tim Hortons?" Well, he did the accent.
He didn't say this
He said
exact.
A.
He said like, okay, so we kind of in our mind, we're telling it how we remember it, but we know this isn't what happened. But in our mind, this is just what they said, like, that we remember.
And Sam said, and whatever accent he was trying to do, I can't even do it.
He was like, hey, mate!
He was like, hey, mate, wanna go to Tim Hortons and then go for a rip, or whatever he said. Like, something about rip.
And then
that's like a slang term, and then Colby's like, what does that mean? And
everybody was
he
like,
said a cigarette, or like something.
Yeah, he's like,
and we were like, oh, it's going for a ride, like a car ride.
And he was like, oh, a ride? Oh, yeah, a rip. And it was just like, it was so funny.
He was like, oh.
We're never gonna let that live them.
I don't know Canadian slang.
We're never gonna let them live that down. So after they answered the 2 questions, they had a dance party. So they just like put on music and everyone was like jumping around. And then like the beat dropped. And I don't know if you like them, but if you saw their stories, if you see their tour highlight, that's the part where they recorded all the highlights is during the dance party, like when the beat drops and everyone's just like jumping up and down and stuff.
And the beat didn't even drop the first time.
I know. I got into Sam's video though. Like it's not like very there, but like you can see my hair. I was in Sam's like story thingy, but like it's not that big of a deal because like I wasn't in it. I was just like
in it.
Yeah.
After it was all over, sadly,
we were just like drinking water. We were getting water because like it was really sweaty. It was literally, we forgot to say this, it was literally a bar.
It was
like the venue was a bar.
But
no, but the venue was a bar.
Yeah, but it was very, very hot during the whole
There was like 500 people.
What I wore was a complete mistake, and I don't know why I like didn't put my hair up like in a pony or something. Like I wear a pony every single day of my life. There's no point why I shouldn't have. Like it doesn't even matter. I was just really stupid. Anyways, getting off topic. So afterwards, so there was like this little area where like parents were sitting, but my mom wasn't even listening. But afterwards we were getting water, and I was like, I think I had a straw or something because I remember holding the straw because I was like, so when she did the nipple boy, and I took a sip, and she was like, I wasn't even listening, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we didn't have to talk about anything awkward.
And then, so we were just like drinking our water and stuff, and they were calling us to line up by wristband colors, and I think we were the second color. We had green. And it was just the order you lined up in when you like came in, like when you first got there, because like everyone was lining up and you were giving a wristband as you were lining up. So we got green and we were like at the front of the line, and our color was the second color called. So like yeah, so they called like wristband colors, and then we all lined up. And then we were having like a fight on like who to go first.
I wanted Sarah to go first though.
But like I didn't want to go first, but I didn't want to go second either. So I ended up going first. We were like, no, you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. And so as I was like waiting, so I was in front of Sam, obviously. So we were like one of the first ones, and I felt very rushed because like we were so far front in the line of everybody else. So when it was my turn, I just remember it was like the turn before mine. I saw, so Colby was wearing that black and orange like hoodie, and I just remember seeing like his tattoo, and I was like, oh my god, this is it, like I'm meeting Sam and Colby. And I messed up so much. This is where I like start getting angry and off topic. So I remember it was like right before, like there was one person in front of me, so I was next, and there was like a lady there. She's like, can I have the thing you want signed, and can I have like the device you want the picture taken on? So I got this shirt signed. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the whole story behind that. But this is the shirt I got signed. So I got that signed, and so I gave them this shirt, and then I gave them my phone because that's like I really wanted the picture taken. And so she put the shirt on the table, and then after they were done with the person in front of me, they looked to the girl. They were like, "Is that what we're signing?" They were like, "Yeah," and then they attacked the shirt. They literally ran. Like, I know, they ran to the shirt. They were like, they were just like hovering over, like,
and they were like,
and
so fast.
Oh my god, yeah. Sam, name. Look, okay, so Sam, I don't know. Okay, look, it says Saw Goldbach. Saw.
So
like,
fast, he forgot to spell his
I know,
name.
he didn't put the M, and I'm like, oh my god, Sam.
But, and I was like, you should tell him, and she was like, no, because that's what makes it special.
Yeah, I didn't see it till like after, and then I was like, oh. Well, obviously we're not going to go to him and be like, sign it again. After they signed the shirt, I held Colby first because he was closer, and I was like, oh my god, I'm sweaty, like, I'm so sweaty, I'm sorry. And Colby was like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. And then I hugged Sam, and then I gave them stuff, and I was talking to both of them. I was like, so I had this binder of stuff. It had like a photo on the front, a photo on the back. It had like a CD in it. I did this thing. I did quotes from fans for Sam, which failed. But then I did this other letter where, so in the Boston show, the show before our show, Sam was trying to talk about being inspirational and stuff, and everybody started yelling at Colby because his fly was down. And so I wrote a letter apologizing for that, and it had 200 plus Instagram names on it. It had like that in it. It had a bunch of other stuff in it. And I was like, I made this guys for you, like there's stuff in here for both of you. So Colby took it. He was like, oh cool, we're gonna have to go through this after our tour. And then he put it on the table. And then we went to take the picture, and this is where I start getting really mad because I never met somebody famous, and at this point I was going through that phase where I was like, what do I look like? What do I act like? Who am I?
Same.
You know what I mean? So I had my hands like this during the photo, just like that, and I don't like that.
They were like this. They were just like that.
I know, in the front, and I was smiling awkwardly. I just felt like, and I was shaking too, so bad. And so I really don't like the photos. I'm gonna put them up anyway. But and Sam looks photoshopped because I had the beauty effect all the way, because back then I had so many zits all over my face. I still have them, but like not as much. So the beauty effect was up all the way. So she took the first picture, and they had like their hands on my back, and they were like that or whatever. And I'm like, oh, let's take another picture. And then for the second picture, I think Colby noticed I was really nervous. So he put like his head on mine, like right like
oh my
here.
god, it was so cute. Like I'm not even mad.
And then
like,
Sam,
that was the best picture.
So Colby was like this, like he had his arm around me, and he was like that, like to my head.
And then you were like, you were like, oh, big attack. You were like, don't touch me.
And then Sam
and I was more like, please, hug me.
And then Sam was like this, and he had like a marker in his hand, and then he had like his hand on my back too. I'll put the picture in here. And then that was the second photo, and then that was basically it. Like we took the photo. I didn't look at them at all because I knew like if I did I would lose it. I was really nervous. I didn't know what to do, so I'm just like, that's why I want to meet them again, because I feel like I didn't talk to them enough. I didn't say anything to them, and it was just I'm so upset that I didn't, but at the same time like I'm really glad it happened, and I learned from that next time like don't do that. And so then I stood off to the side and I started recording Sam.
And you were just freaking out the whole time.
I know, I hate this part too.
So, this is how I met Sam and Colby. It was my turn. I regret how I met them. Yeah. I don't regret meeting them, I regret how I met them. But, so, I've been watching them since Vine. It seems like longer. It seems like I've known them for so long, but so, like, meeting them was, like, a dream come true. It's like you guys, who do you guys like? Drake? It's like you guys meeting Drake or something, or like Shane Dawson. It was really big for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I did nothing. I walked up to them and I said hi, and I didn't even hug them. I'm so upset. I'm gonna start crying. Oh. So when I met them, I didn't hug them because I didn't know who to hug first. So I just didn't hug them at all, which I completely regret. I should have just went for it. I should have just hugged them. Like, it doesn't really matter who I hug first. It's not like I like one of them more than the other. I like them both the same. I should have just, like, hugged whoever. But, you know, it was really funny when I gave the girl. So they signed my ukulele. Won't put a picture, but when I gave the girl my ukulele so she could put it on the table, I asked her to put it a certain way. So when I played, it was, like put there normally. But, so they signed the ukulele, and as Colby was signing the ukulele, because I couldn't sign it at the same time because it's a pair of ukulele, so it's smaller. But Sam, then we always laugh at this because Sam said, so do you play often? And I said, yeah, I do. And he just went, sick.
Yeah, he was like,
and we thought it was really funny because I always say, like, he said it so weirdly. Like, he said it as if he thought I was going to say, nope, I never play. Like, this is my cats. I found this in the dumpster. Like, yeah, I play. But, okay. After that, we took the picture, and we'll put the picture of.
So, while they were taking the picture, I was still recording them, and I was like, oh my god, Sam, oh my god. And then, like, okay, this is something I didn't realize until September, and I think that's why it means a lot to me, because I was watching back, I was at my grandma's, and I was really bored. She doesn't have Wi-Fi. And I was watching back old videos, and I'll play the video with the sound. Usually I post it without the sound because I don't like how I was like, oh my god, Sam, and like that sort of stuff. That's one of the things I really regret, because I probably will regret. That's one of the things I probably really regret. because I think I'm like really weird now, but I was like, oh my god, Sam, oh my god. And so after they took the photo, they both looked at me, and I didn't realize until September, and I started shaking so bad when I saw it. Like, I was recording, and they both looked at the exact same time. They both looked right at the camera, and they like raised their eyebrows like up and down. It's like,
really?
Yeah, I'll show you later. And I was just like, oh my god, I didn't realize till after, but I was like, oh my god, Sam, and I hate that so much. But, so we took the picture, and then after the picture, what did I say? I think I said like, bye, thank you. And then we started walking away, and security was trying to rush us out. But like, we were trying to stay there away because my mom was behind us because we couldn't just leave her. So she had to be there. And then, but then we got to take another picture with all of us because, like, my mom's like, can we take another picture of those? I know, like, did I bring those? So we were like, okay. And so
we were called.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, put the picture. I have the picture, but so
I have it too.
Yeah. So it was you, Colby, my mom, Sam, and then me.
And so we were called back, right? And then Sam immediately went to Sam Goldbach, and so she was there, and then her mom was in the middle.
Oh
and
my
I was
god,
like,
honestly, inside, I really wanted to go. But I didn't. I went.
So I was just like, where do I go? And so I went next to Colby, and he knew I was nervous. Like, I was shaking.
He loved you.
Oh yeah, we need to get into that. I was shaking so bad. I was literally not talking. I didn't look at any of them. Like, he could tell I was nervous. And so I put like, I just stood there like that again, which I hate. But he put his arm around me, and so he was like hugging me this time. And then he hugged me tighter. And that sounds really weird. That sounds really weird. But it still
really
means it means a lot to me because in the moment it was just like that, and then he was like,
I love you guys. I love you and Cole. Like, you guys would be best friends.
And so like he just hugged me tighter. And I was like, in my mind, and outside,
Don't cry. I already cried. I'm
going to cry. And outside, I was just like, and then inside I was like, oh my god, he just hugged me tighter. I was only crying because okay, so like I said, I've been watching it for so long, and I regret what I didn't do something bad, but I regret how I met them because I didn't get to tell them how much they mean to me. I wanted to tell them that like, you guys mean so much to me, even though they're just videos. I know they help out like so many people, including me, and it's like, I know you hear it a lot, but thank you. But I didn't because I was too nervous. But after we took the picture of all of us, including my mom, I tried to get it in there, but I was just too in shock to say anything, so I just tried to say something, and I just said, thank you guys so much. And Sam turned around, and this is gonna sound weird, but like, when you love someone so much, everything little thing means so much, and we made eye contact. And you're probably like, okay, but like, it means so much to someone that like you look up to for so long. I'm gonna cry again. But and then he just said, yeah, of course, and then we had to go, and then when we were on the way back to the hotel, I started crying. Afterwards, we were just retelling our stuff like to each other, because we do that a lot. Like, we talk about this a lot, and we noticed that Sam only talked to her, Colby didn't talk to me, and didn't talk to me at all. Like, Sam did not talk to me. And then Colby only talked to me and didn't talk to Sam.
And I didn't tell them. We didn't tell them our names.
We didn't?
You?
No. Well, I was like, oh my god, Sam, oh my god, Sam! So like, maybe he was like, wait, is this girl's name Sam?
Maybe.
But
I should have been like, I'm Samantha, that's Colleen.
But I was just like, we noticed that after. I'm like, oh my god, like, Colby loved me and hated Sam, and then Sam loved Sam and hated me.
It's weird. And
conspiracy, Yoshi Natsu.
It's so weird. Like, we always... Yeah, we noticed that, but honestly, I feel like the picture of me, I looked really bad, and then
I feel like I did too. Like, my hair was
honestly,
so good.
I'm not trying to be like disrespectful or rude to Sam and Colby at all, but none of us really looked good in the picture. I'm really not trying to be rude, but I feel like we were all like,
I know, and then
like literally not trying to be rude. Like, I adore that picture. Like, that picture is literally everything to me, but it's funny.
And then as I was meeting them, after like we hugged and stuff, Colby was like, I like your hair.
Did he say that white when you walked up? White when you walked up?
No, I
hugged him. I remember hearing.
Yeah, as I was hugging him, he was like,
he just yelled. She went, as I met them.
So after we met them, we left, and we got outside and it was raining, and then that's when you started crying.
Yeah, I was crying. I wouldn't have cried that hard because I don't cry often. I'm gonna just cry now, but that's because I was thinking about it. Only if it's serious, I'll cry. Like, that was a big moment for me.
Yeah, and then we went back to our hotel because even though we had already checked out, we still we could still go there because we put our stuff in this thing before we left, so we didn't have to bring it all with us. Mm-hmm. So we had to go back to our hotel to get our car and get the stuff, and our car was gonna take 30 minutes to get out of that way. So we were like, you know what, let's go swimming. So as soon as we met them, we got out at 3, didn't we?
Yes.
No, I think we got out at 2. So we went swimming, and then we left at 3:30, right? So we went swimming again. And we were just oh my god, we just met Sam and Colby. We were still in shock. And then we left at around 3:30. We didn't do anything on the way home.
We probably just listened to music and talked about the whole thing.
Yeah, we were
I
just
remember talking about the poster.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah, they ended up signing
Sam
both posters. We didn't talk on the way home. We were just, in shock. And then we got back, and that's basically it.
Yeah, I guess.
We got home, we talked to our parents about it.
It was... In conclusion, describe 3 words for the entire whole thing. Going to the concert to going home. Going to the concert, going to the hotel, to meeting them, to
I guess,
home.
It's something I never want to forget. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't think there's 3 words to describe it, but I just feel I'm glad it happened. I feel it was also a learning experience because we messed up so bad. I feel we've learned.
Yeah.
Now, don't do that. When we meet them again, we're not going to be that stupid.
We're gonna actually know what we're gonna say, and I'm gonna give them a note that's actually good. Basically, my note is how I talk, basically. It was kind of it went off on a tangent, then went, well, I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I did that too.
I went on a tangent on my note, and then said, well, I don't know where I'm going with this, but love you.
Yeah, so...
Or I respect you.
But I loved it. It's definitely the best experience I've ever had.
The
one I really hope I'll always remember. And it was just a really good time. And in that time too, I'll probably talk about this more in another video, but I went through a lot, and then I was just getting out of that and starting to become normal for the first time. So I was in this high, this emotional peak, and I was just at this emotional peak, and it was just at the very start of that, and that's Sam and Colby, and it's just I feel this makes it so much better. And I was just oh my god. If you enjoy the video, subscribe for more.
If you didn't like it, give it a like.
If you didn't like it anyway.
Share this with Sam and Colby.
Please, we'd love for them to see this.
We'd love to talk. JK, it's okay. You don't.
Alright, I'll probably cut it out. But if you enjoyed the video, comment, subscribe. Just, if you like my videos, watch them. Tell me, let me know.
If you want more of me, the beautiful face of me, then
you've got more videos of her coming in the future.
Oh,
so.
yes.
She's my best friend. She's gonna be in all my videos.
Yes, we're
Sam
and Colby.
Yeah, this is
we
Sam
have that
era
now. It is Sam and Sarah.
It's Sam and Sarah now.
I feel Sarah and Sam sounds better, but
I feel Sam and Sarah sounds better.
Anyway. We're too Canadian.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Remember to comment, subscribe. Tell me down below suggestions you want for future video ideas. Just give me your feedback because I need it. And I will see you guys in the next video.